Greetings, incredible EDLD 7303 students. Welcome to Module Week 6 of Rethinking Education with Emerging Technologies. This week, we will focus upon engaging in peer assessment as a means of refining an instructional vision and mission. Let's begin by exploring the Module Week 6 learning resources. This module will offer you the opportunity to engage in reciprocal learning experiences through the process of reviewing the mission and vision statements peers have designed. As you reflect upon these important initial steps in creating an innovative plan for instructional change, you will engage in providing constructive feedback for the purposes of supporting colleagues' growth, as well as acquiring new ideas to use in your own future instructional leadership endeavors. The objectives for this week include the following. You will analyze findings related to innovative changes in educational settings. You will evaluate innovative technology initiatives within district and school contexts. You will create a plan for incorporating emerging technologies into school and/or district. And finally, you will engage in systemic school improvement change, integrating technology systems to support increased student achievement. Please begin this module by reviewing the journal article, websites, and videos linked within the resources section. Now let's go ahead and look at the Module Week 6, which is Discussion Board Forum 6. In this discussion board forum, you will have the opportunity to engage in peer assessment as a means of refining an instructional vision and mission. Ecclesiastes 4:9 offers these words of encouragement. Two are better than one because they have a good return for their labor. Each student within this course is blessed with unique gifts that can be powerfully leveraged to serve others, encouraging and supporting fellow colleagues and accomplishing learning goals with excellence. This week, you will have the opportunity to collaborate with others as you together review plans for instructional change you will create. As a culmination of this course, you will put your new knowledge into a final plan for instructional change. You will prepare a presentation outlining this plan to stakeholders within your organization. The final presentation will be due next week, but this week you will simply include a draft or a visual overview of your presentation or text without narration. As you are preparing this draft, you will want to refer to the assignment instructions for the Finalized Innovative Plan for Change within Module Week 7, and we will look at these assignment instructions together. For your initial thread, you will simply upload or post a link to a draft of your slides without narration. Additional text is not required. As you reply, you will want to review and provide feedback to two of your colleagues' presentation content prior to them adding finishing touches, including narration, in the final weeks of the course. Specifically, please include the following elements in your replies to each of the two colleagues whose presentations you decide to review. For each presentation reviewed, please highlight two components you found to be especially effective, meaningful, and/or innovative. And for each presentation reviewed, please highlight two areas of potential improvement, constructively describing how the presentation content might be enhanced for increased impact. Your initial thread is due by 11:59 p.m. on Thursday of Module Week 6, and your replies are due by 11:59 p.m. on Sunday of Module Week 6. Before closing out this video for Module Week 6, we will jump ahead to Module Week 7 and review the assignment instructions for the Finalized Innovative Plan for Change, as your draft of this assignment will be submitted in Discussion Board Forum 6 as your initial thread. Throughout this course, you have learned that bringing about instructional change and effective technology integration can sometimes be quite challenging. You have discovered the importance of change leadership, how to address change in instructional settings, and how to incorporate new tools to help you and others grow and change as innovative educational leaders. In order to bring about innovations in teaching and learning, educational leaders such as yourself within the digital age must be capable of creating plans for effective change. As a culmination of this course, you will now put your new knowledge into a final plan for innovative change. You will prepare a presentation outlining this plan to stakeholders within your organization. We will look at the instructions first, as well as a sample finalized innovative plan for change. You will want to select a presentation tool to effectively convey the content of your plan for change. You may create a narrated PowerPoint presentation, narrated Google Slides presentation, narrated Prezi, or presentation using another tool capable of including audio and visual elements. This presentation will include a target audience of stakeholders within your organization. As you think about designing this presentation using a tool that will best meet your needs as you complete this assignment, remember that if your presentation tool does not have built-in narration options that will allow you to share content in audio format, you can also create visual elements of the presentation and then use a screencast tool such as Screencast-O-Matic to incorporate the narration separately. Now, as you are creating a draft of this presentation to share in Module Week 6 within the discussion board forum as your initial post, you will simply need to create the presentation slides. You will not need to add the narration. In preparation for your submission, your final submission in Module Week 8 that will include the narration, you will want to review step-by-step instructions for using Screencast-O-Matic in order to include the narration. Again, this is only if the presentation tool that you select does not have a built-in narration option. So, to again overview the timeline for this particular presentation, in Module Week 6 within the discussion board forum, you will be submitting a draft that only includes the slides, not the narration. You will have the opportunity to review other colleagues' draft presentations, and you will also have the opportunity for them to review yours within that discussion board forum. In Week 7, you will submit the final presentation slides without narration. You will make tweaks based upon your colleagues' feedback and then submit those presentation slides in Week 7. In Week 8, you will submit the presentation slides with narration, which will be your final presentation. For this week, we will focus upon the content of the slides because, again, this is what you will submit in draft form in the Module Week 6 discussion board forum. Your presentation will consist of 18 to 25 slides. It should be well organized and easy to follow. You will want to include a title to describe your change as well as a list of references including any research utilized. You will want to base your plan upon your current professional organization or an organization with which you are familiar. You should have enough information regarding this organization to propose change. Once you have identified an organization upon which to focus, you will want to include the following components in your plan for change. Describe the current condition and demographics where your proposed change will take place. Describe applicable research and benefits. Include a description of the proposed change along with research to support your initiative. Also include an example of how the change can benefit stakeholders such as students, teachers, employees, etc. You will also want to describe the change you are proposing along with its attributes and identify areas that will need special attention, including dissatisfaction of the status quo, knowledge and skills available, resources available, time available, rewards or incentives for participants, participation required and whether it will be expected or encouraged, commitment by those involved, and evidence of leadership. You will also want to answer the following questions. What is your plan for communicating the proposed change? Will you utilize media, including social media and email communication? And will you utilize personal communication? What are the biggest challenges you will potentially face? How will you overcome these challenges? What do you expect to happen on your campus or organization if the proposed change is implemented? And finally, how will you know if you have achieved success? Let's now look at an example of a finalized innovative plan for change. This example was created by a past student, and it should help you visualize what is expected for this assignment. Please remember that this example does not include narration, and your final innovative plan for change will include narration. Again, to briefly overview the timeline for this particular assignment, in Module Week 6, you will include a draft of this assignment that only includes the slides, not narration, as you are submitting your initial thread within Discussion Board Forum 6. You will submit this initial thread on Thursday of Module Week 6, and you will have until Sunday to reply to at least 2 classmates. Then, in Module Week 7, based upon suggestions offered by classmates in Module Week 6, you will submit the slides for your finalized innovative plan for change. The final slides, 18 to 25 in total, will be submitted Module Week 7. And then you will add narration to those slides, and the slides with narration will be submitted in Module Week 8. If you have any questions or concerns regarding this process, please don't hesitate to reach out for clarification. It will be a joy and blessing to support you in any way possible, and I will look forward to seeing you online over the coming days. God bless you all.